All right, so the problem was 9 minus 3 equals 6. Read the problem with me this time. Everybody read it together. 10 minus 2. All right, use your slider. 10 minus 2. Where are we going to start? Start at 10. Take away 2. Hey guys, so that little video that you just saw is the intro. Was an activity that I did with my kids today. It's a super easy activity that you can do to introduce and work on subtraction. Now, this is not an original idea of mine. I've seen this idea used multiple times on the internet, so I can't tell you whose original idea it was. But it's as simple as taking a little baggie with a slider on it, and that is the slider that they use to show their subtraction problem. So what you could see in the video there, and I know it was just a short clip, was I gave the kids a math problem, so I'd say like 10 minus 5. And they were working in partners. So their one partner used the bag, the other partner had a marker board and a marker, and then they swapped. So when I held up the problem, 10 minus 5, for example, the partner with the baggie just starts their slider at 10, because they start at the first number, and just count back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They tell their partner what the answer is, they talk about it, and then they write it down. And you can see how much fun they had with that. So this is one of those things we could have easily done a worksheet for subtraction. We have used counters and things like that. We've used little erasers and we've practiced subtraction that way, but this was just one more little tool that they loved using. And you can see how excited they were about, I mean, it's just so simple. Something they can do at home, but they had fun with it. So I hope you enjoyed that little clip. They really had a blast with this. And it's really easy to make. Slider baggies with a Sharpie. I just did 0 to 10 right now because that's what we're working on for subtraction. If you got the gallon size bags, you could go higher than that, or write a smaller number line for maybe older grades or higher level students. But this worked out really well, and it's a simple thing you can do at home. Okay, so this week we have 2 shout outs. One is about a quick product that I have that I downloaded and I absolutely love for my guided reading time. The other one is to a friend of mine and her blog because it's amazing. So the first shout out this week goes to someone I know only as the blog Missing Tooth Grins. I saw this lady and I don't know her name. Saw her on Facebook with promoting a product that I fell in love with. I went and downloaded it on the Teacher Pay Teacher sale day and have kind of been in contact with her about using it and doing a shout out to her on this vlog. So this shout out goes to Missing Tooth Grins, the blog. Search for her, check it out. Teachers Pay Teachers on Facebook, everywhere. She came up with this really cool product called Pop the Balloon. And I'm using this during my guided reading time or my reading centers when I pull kids to my table. So there's a bunch of different packs of this. I downloaded a whole bundle that included letter sound segmenting cards. So I'm using this with my struggling readers who are still working on letter sound. Some of them are still just working on letter naming fluency. And the way this works, the way she has designed this is when they come to your table for that first little 5 minutes of guided reading or first little minute, you lay these cards out. Now in my room, that could vary the time-wise because you know that my stations, the kids work all around the room. It's flexible seating, they sit wherever they want. Some stations are way back in the corner, some are right next to my table. So as soon as they get to my table, some get there sooner than others, depending on how long it takes them to put away what they're doing or go get their supplies or even just listen to me. So as soon as they sit down at my table, they get one of these cards. And these are cards, like I said, it's in her Teacher Pay Teacher store. I put the link down in the comments below. But they get a card and it's just fluency to reach the top. So they have to say F-N-O-B-E-D for my low ones, or my strugglers who are still working on that quick naming, but then they're also working on sounds. So f, n, ah, b. Sorry, I'm reading that backwards. B, e, d. And they're working on like that. So there are letter sounds included in this pack. And then one thing we're working on right now is blends. So my higher level students, and even some of the ones that I'm still working on this in, we're not working on speed for some of my other ones, but my ones who are really nailing these, they're working on blends. So they have to point and read the blend, and then when they reach the top, they pop the balloon. Now, some of them will go through this multiple times as I'm listening to others around the table. It's designed that it can be used in multiple ways. So it's a great way for when your groups start coming to your table and they're getting there at different times, and instead of waiting for everyone to come and then start the lesson out, hand out these cards, let them pop the balloon and just keep moving on and flip through them, and you can hear so much working that way and you learn so much about them. There are blends, there are letters, there's digraphs, trigraphs, diphthongs I think she has in there, and then I think she's working on a math pack too. At least I hope she is. I hope she's working on numbers and things like that for the little ones. So shout out to you, Missing Tooth Grins. I wish I knew your name and knew you better, but awesome product. The link is below, guys. Go check it out. It'll make your guided reading time transitions a lot easier. All right, so the next shout out goes to a friend of mine who I met in Vegas this summer, and we actually met through Kim Adsit. We did a Facebook Live video with Kim after a presentation day in Vegas, and then I got to meet this person. So this shout out goes to my friend Alessia. I think I'm saying her name right, Alessia Alba Niece. And she runs a blog called Mrs. Albanese's, I don't know, I'll put the spelling below. I'm sorry, Alessia, if I'm doing that wrong. class.blogspot.com. Look at the link, check it out. It is a fantastic, fantastic blog. And the reason I'm saying that is because you guys know that I promote learning through play on a daily basis in my classroom. I love to do this, but she like blows me out of the water when it comes to learning through play. Her inquiry-based kindergarten classroom is amazing. She has questions set up around her room, and they go and they just experiment, and they learn through experimentation and inquiry-based activities. And you got to check out her blog, like really to fully understand it. But it really is an amazing looking classroom. She's from Canada. I wish that I could get up and visit her classroom because it looks so much fun. But shout out to you, Alessia, for all that you're doing to keep learning through play alive in kindergarten and the younger grade levels. Do yourself a favor, everybody, and go check out her blog. Again, Mrs. Albanese's class.blogspot.com. You're going to see so much inquiry-based learning and play-based learning, way more than I ever show you, to be honest with you. She does, excuse me, she does some amazing, amazing work. So check her out. Again, Mrs. Albanese's class.blogspot.com. I have no idea if I'm saying that right, Alessia, and I'm sorry if I'm not, but you guys that are watching, the link is below. You saw it right there. Definitely go check out her blog and get some awesome learn through play activities and ideas. She's got some great ideas, guys. She really does. So those are our two shout outs today. Missing Tooth Grins and Mrs. Albanese's class.blogspot.com. Check out both of their websites, Teacher Pay, Teacher Source, Facebook, whatever it is that they're on. I'll try to link everything below, especially for this product and Alessia's blog. And then if you have any questions about that math activity that I showed you, I'll show you a little bit more here at the end. It really is a lot of fun. They had a blast with it, and then we're going to continue using that as we go farther into subtraction and keep growing with those skills. So hope you enjoyed those shout outs and that activity. I'll see you guys soon. Be ready and stay tuned for a really awesome Valentine's episode that's coming up based around one of our favorite books here in our town that's written by a hometown author, and we got some fun coming up for that. So I'll see you guys soon this week. Happy Valentine's Day, and be ready for the next video. Thanks for watching, guys.
I can set this up a little better, huh?